So hi everyone, so I'm Adrian Sagana. So I'm here to discuss the topic entitled Hypothesis Testing T-Test for Mean. So first, let's discuss what is T-Test. A T-Test is a statistical method used to examine whether two groups have different average values. In hypothesis testing, it evaluates a null hypothesis stating that the group's mean difference is zero against an alternative hypothesis that means are not equal. So after determining what is t-test, now let us know what are the formulas. So here, we have two formulas, one sample t-test and two sample t-test. So one sample t-test, it is t is equal to observed mean of the sample size minus assumed mean over standard deviation divided by square root of sample size. And for the two sample t-test, t is equal to observed mean of the first sample minus observed mean of the second sample over standard deviation of sample size first sample size divided by sample size of first sample plus standard deviation of second sample divided by sample size of second sample. After knowing what are the formulas, we have here a problem that we need to solve. So this is one for one sample t-test. So for the problem, a nutritionist claims that the average sodium content of a brand of soup is 500 mg. You collect a sample of 6 cans to test this claim. So, for the given for this problem, sample values are the mg 480, 510, 595, 520, 505, and 490. So, first, let's find the sample or the sample mean. So, to find the mean, just add the given data, so 480 plus 510 plus 495 plus 520 plus 505 plus 490 divided by to the total number of data, which is 6. So there's an equivalent of 500. So sample standard deviation, first compute deviation, next square deviation, next find the variance. So next or the last is find the standard deviation. So after computing, here is the simplified result, which is S is equal to 14.83. So now let's substitute our given data to our formula. So mean is equal to 500. So our mu is also 500. So our S is equal to 14.83 and our N is equal to 6. So T is equal to 500 minus 500 over 14.83 divided by the square root of 6. So there's an equivalent of 0. So because t is equal to 0, the sample mean is exactly equal to the hypothesis mean. With the degrees of freedom is equal to 5, t is equal to 0 gives p is equal to 1.0. Now let's have an example for two sample t-tests. So a fitness coach wants to know if a new workout program improves sprint speed. She tests two groups. So, Group A, or the all training program, times in seconds. So, 12.5, 12.9, 13.1, 12.7, and 13.0. So, for the Group B, new training program times in seconds, 11.8, 12.0, 11.9, 12.1, and 11.7. So, find the means of those two groups and the mean of the two groups for mean of the group A is 12.5 plus 12.9 plus 13.1 plus 12.7 plus 13 divided by 5 is equal to 12.84. And for the mean of the group B, 11.8 plus 12 plus 11.9 plus 12.1 plus 11.7 divided by 5 is equal to 11.9. So, after that, let's find the variance. So, here's the simplified result. So, variance of A is equal to 0.06, variance of B is equal to 0.02. So, after finding the variance, so we have here the complete solution. So, T is equal to 12.84 minus 11.90 over the square root of 0.05 divided by 5 plus 0.02 divided by 5. So t is equal to 0.94 over the square root of 0.012 plus 0.004. So t is equal to 0.94 over the square root of 0.016 is equal to 0.94 over 0.126. So it has an equivalent of 7.46. So our t is equal to t.7.46. So a t-value of 7.46 is very large, so meaning that the difference between groups is unlikely due to chance. If we check out the distribution table, the degrees of freedom is equal to 8, so p is less than 0.001. So we just need to determine using the t-table. So for the additional information, so t-test is used when the sample size is less than 30 and the population variance is unknown. So that's all. Thank you.